guys. Hope you're hearing me this time around. Done a couple of odd pods that have been really, really good. Talking with source, or I should say, channeling source information, and the volume doesn't work. So I believe I shut it off on my headphones last time I did that. So although there has been around 16 odd pods, I'm sure there may be 14 or so published. A couple of them got taken down. If I can remember some of the information, or if Source brings the information back, I will share it with you. But I haven't been on here for, gosh, about a month now. I've been really, really busy. I've been in a retreat. I've been doing healings. Found out that the house we're living in is up for sale and they're not renewing the lease. So we've been looking for a new place and we found that. So we've been packing and getting organized. We're moving our stuff out next week. Found a brand new place that we really, really like in Seychelles, British Columbia. So we'll be moving there, and I'll restart my Aud Pods, and they will be, as this channel, this little one is, I'm going to call it Aud Pod 2024, because I've, took a break, did a retreat, did a lot of work, done a lot of healings, going through some crap, and yeah. We'll start over again. What I want you to be doing, and I hope that those that are listening, number one, hey guys, let me put a pretty picture on the front because I notice that folks watch the Aud Pod much more if it has a pretty picture on the front and not my old face, just saying. So if I find a pretty picture, I'll put it up front and then maybe that'll entice you to listen to me. As I said, I wouldn't really be watching me. I'd just be listening to me, all the cussing and everything. One more thing. If you listen to the previous 13 or 14 odd pods, you'll know that I think that the two-leggeds that we call humans on this plane are sorely misguided. They're so far behind, they think they're first. Number one is we're not. We're last. We're the fucking virus on the ass of the Earth Mother. And when she finally gets tired of us, don't think that she will not shake her skin and get rid of us. Because we are really the destroyers of our own home. Can you believe that? We're destroying our one and only home. And not only that, we see what you fucking fuckers are doing. So I'm going to tell you one more time because in the future, I will remind you a little bit about humans and how fucking ignorant you are. Right? Get your heads out of your asses. You're so duped. You got the wool pulled so far over your eyes that you think that what you see out there is reality. When you see 1 to 3% of reality, 3% of you've been doing your fucking work, which most of you haven't. And you think you're the fucking bomb. I told you this how many times? So there'll be less cussing at the humans because I still am like a quarter human still, unfortunate for me, but you have to do that and wear your meat suit to be on this planet. So, so you fuckers, like what are they doing? What did I see the other day? 12-ounce Coke in a regular tin, $1.59 or whatever. I don't drink that shit. That's fucking rust cleaner. I wouldn't put it in my body, never have put it in my body knowingly. Coke, Pepsi, all that crap doesn't go in anywhere near this form. Just saying. Don't drink it. Anyway, guess what they're doing? They got a 12-ounce tin, regular size, $1.59. Oh, so it's all new and fucking improved. They put it in a taller, skinnier tin. So it looks like it's more, but it's not. Read the fucking label. It's 12 ounces, same as the last one that you paid $1.59 for, but now they're going to charge you $3.30 for it because it's in a brand new tin. We see what you're doing, you fucks. You're fucking with us. Smaller bags of food inside the same size boxes for higher prices. And guess what? The quality has gone so fucking far downhill. I can barely feed myself because there's so much crap out there and in the food that anytime I put it in my beautiful form, I feel sick. I eat organic only, grass-fed only. No wheat, no preservatives, no colorings, no food coloring, no MSG, certainly no red food coloring, no sulfur, which will put me into kidney failure and kill me. And they've got wheat and sulfur and food colorings in every fucking thing on this planet. Excuse me while I untangle my necklace here. There we go. This is a Numite. This one right here is 4.5 billion years old, and it shares the history of the Earth with me. This tiny little piece of stone is about $100 because it's very, very rare. This one here is called a chrysanthemum stone, and it helps me work with nature, spirits. A beautiful, beautiful stone bought for me by a very dear friend. Also very expensive. Wear the real things. Let them assist you on your soul journey. Get out of this China fucking plastic shit. Oh yeah, and another thing, never buy from Temu. Have you read about them? Or any of them fuckers out there? Come on now, guys, really. So, I'm going to give you one more blast, because you're a fucking warmongering, greedy asshole human. Unless you've decided not. Unless you decided to be better. One thing, one. The onesies, I hope that folks that are listening to me and have been listening to me previously are working on their onesies. One thing in, one thing out. One thing you want to do for yourself in this lifetime, whether it's 15 minutes of yoga a day to bring in for your own beautiful self. Started this year. We started it, working on it in December. We brought it forth in January. We got a little book and we're putting it like a little calendar. And yes, I was good to myself. I did yoga. I did a walk. I did a ride. I did a shake. I did all those good things for me today. Did I let go of that which is harming me? No, because I'm still self-sabotaging. Part of not doing the Aud Pod is self-sabotaging, even though I am extremely busy, stressed to the max, moving again, 4th time in an 8-month period. Don't feel settled, can't really find anything to do to help myself because I'm only here for 2 months, only there for 3 months, only here for 2 months. It's a fucking fuck show. Once I get settled in, things will be different. I'm very excited about moving to Seashelt on the Sunshine Coast to get to reinvent myself and do some super cool things, bring forth my healing self, my warrior self, my spiritual self, and be that which I truly am. Start up my own business. I have one called Zoe Touch, which I started about 20-something years ago. Kind of let go by the wayside. You know, these are my angels right here, these babies right here. They reach right through the matrix of the universe and tune it, which affects the earth, the universe, and you profoundly, subtly, but very profoundly. I am the cutting edge of medicine. Beings like me will be the ones who bring in the new knowledge. High vibrational energetic healing is the way to go. Right now I'm listening to 963 megahertz music downstairs. Why? Because we know that the fucking crap that they put on the radio is designed at something like 50 something or 80 megahertz to irritate the human at the cellular level, to lower your immune system and to make you more aggressive. If I were younger and a little more passionate, yeah, I can be more passionate than this. Isn't that amazing? I'd sue the whole fucking world media for the bull crap that they're pulling on the human race. And they know it because they do it on purpose. Understand this, okay? The fucking COVID Kool-Aid, the high prices, the shitty food, the shitty products, the shitty service, the fucked up politicians ruining our world, warmongering, greedy assholes, doing it on purpose. Stand up for yourself. Be better. Teach your children well. Auric manners, meditation, chakras, self-sufficiency. I'm going to talk about this. I'm not going to cuss out the humans as much in the future. If you want to know how I really feel, you can listen to the earlier ones. But I want to say in this one, you know, while I'm rebuilding my life here, there may be one more Aud Pod coming out in March because we're getting ready to move on our stuff out. One load next week, and then the next week after that, we're out of this particular home and moving into a new home. So like I said, there may be one more next week, and then I'll be offline again till I get set up in my new home. We have internet and everything already there. Yeah, so looking forward to that. In the meantime, I just wanted to remind you that I'm still here. Been extremely busy doing my work on this planet. Doing my work for me and my work for the planet and the universe. You know, dealing with my own self as a human being, which sometimes is not pretty. It's no wonder this is my least favorite plane. You know, I don't mind hanging out by the Eagle's Head Nebula and the Pillars of Life and stuff like that, but being down on here is some days is a bit much. It's a lot of work for me to come and ground down here and talk to you guys because it's not my favoriteest place to be. But as I said, I must learn to be amongst the humans. I've been told now to come out of the woods where I've been hiding for 60 years, to be myself, to come to the world, to let you see me, to let you feel me, to experience my healing powers, the holy sacred source of all that channels through me and brings love and light and healing to all beings. And even though I am a high and holy being, I still have to eat, drink, sleep, shit, wash, deal with my emotional self, my mental self, physical self, financial self, sexual self, all run correctly from the center hub of my high and holy spiritual self. That's the difference, as I've mentioned. Here, heart brain, gut brain. Toot. Does it feel right? Then you bring in the toolbox, the mind, the thinker. Okay, now we're bringing it to action. Remember? Remember all these things that I've told you. If not, go back and listen. And as I said, you don't need to look at me. Some days I don't look that good, but I've been told just to be who and what I am. And that's what I'm doing. And I didn't expect to be seen, but I don't know how to do it any other way. I have a friend that's going to help me get out on BitChute. So I'm going to go on BitChute onto the BitPod part of it, or there won't be any censorship. And I hope to have one up on Rumble as well. Yeah, just looking. Here's a message from my son. It's important, so I have to look here. Yes, that one. Sorry, guys. Just got to talk to my son here. I'm working so many things, before I even came on this planet, bringing the light that is me, being born as a mystic psychic with all my lights on. I had a fucking fucked up childhood. Some of it was good, a lot of it was not, and unemotionally, available parents fucked up their own selves. So I don't even know where I was going with that. So I'm just talking to my son here. Oh, I know why. Because since my son was born 40 years ago, I've been applying for my native status every few years. This is my 6th fucking time doing it again now. They've been fucking with me all my life because of the light and the power that I carry. They've been trying to take me off of here before I even got on here with all my lights on. It's taken me a long, hard, fucking road, folks, to be that which I am today. And I am very proud of myself. So I'm applying again. Guess what? I'm actually Teltan royalty. Nobody knows this. That's a big fat secret. My lineage is royalty in the Teltan line. Yet I have no status. I've been rejected. Oh, I'm not. Last excuse was I'm not really a Teltan. I'm not a registered Teltan. Let's see, my grandmother, my great-grandmother's registered, my grandfather, my mother, my sisters, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins, my son, my grandson. Get it? But not me. They rejected me for 40 fucking years now. Fuck you. How can my sister be Teltan and I'm not? My son's a status native, but I'm not. My mother's a status native, but I'm not. I must have been born out of the alien egg under the fucking cabbage leaf, I guess. Oh. So I'm getting all the information. Great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, great-grandfather, grandfather, mother, father, son. So I'm just getting stuff from my son now. His status. So they have no fucking excuse again. Because if they try it again, I'm going to sue their fucking asses. Looking for a good lawyer. Just saying, this is absolute discrimination. And this is how they've treated me all my fucking life. So right now, I'm texting my son to thank him for sending me the information. This is what goes on our planet. If they know that you have something important to impart that will change their nefarious ways, that will expose them in their bullshit, they're going to try and take you down. When they found out my blood type, they wanted to do experiments. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. I turned around and walked right out the fucking door. I am a very rare being. Oh, now my son's calling. Hang on, guys. 1 second here. Hi, son. I was just texting you. No, I texted your own hallway, or old one. It must be, honey. hallwaychris@hotmail.com. I mean, I emailed, sorry. Yeah, I know. That's the one I found, though. And then there was that other one that you texted me that I have on there, too, but I didn't use it. I thought it might be the old one, so I picked the wrong one. Hi, Ashton. Grandma says hi. Hi, honey. How's my boy? Oh, lucky ducky. Grandma Sue might go swimming today, too. Oh. Nice. I just had some toast and tuna. Mm-hmm. Okay, all I wanted, son, is, they've been rejecting me with my Teltan status for like 40 fucking years, them assholes. So, no, so we're doing it again. So what I'm doing is I've got everybody's number. I'm just covering the whole board, giving them so much info. Yeah, that's what I want, honey. That's what I emailed you about. Let me get a pen, though. Okay, honey. Sounds awesome. Okay. Okay, Chris, take care. Love you, son. Bye, Ashton. Bye. So stinking cute, my boys. Hi, guys. Hopefully that was not recording the whole time, but who knows? Talking with my son and my grandson. There's no secrets here. So he's going to send me obviously, I emailed to the wrong email, as he says he hasn't opened that one up for a long, long time. But I've had that one for like 25 years. Heaven knows I changed my address 2 or 3 times since then. I'm sure he has too. So, way to go, Mom. How to pick that address that's like 50 years old. Anyways, we got it figured out. So, just letting you know, please keep up your onesies. Even do it in a onesie. I don't care. However, do it with your hair messed up. Do it with no makeup on. Do it standing on the ground, walking around in bare feet. Doesn't matter. Just one thing. One thing that you want to do for yourself in a very good way, whether it's, you know, one less cigarette, one less cup of coffee, one more 15-minute walkie, one more, maybe one more swim a week. Like whatever it is for you. Spending time sketching, writing, meditating, doesn't matter, beading. I know a lot of my dear friends love to bead. It's an awesome thing to do. I love arts and crafts and playing with mixed media, as I've mentioned before. So find something that keeps you in your center, that makes you happy and calm. We need that. We need that. We're going to need it even more in the future. Do your onesies. One thing that you want to do for yourself and bring it in this year. We're going to mark it down each day, just like on a calendar, keeping it until it becomes a habit, a good habit, a good part of you. You're going to take the one thing, like for myself, I pick self-sabotage because I tend to do it quite a bit, stopping myself from being well-known, from being successful, from being whatever in my life. I've done it a few times to myself. Probably could have been wealthy and retired by now if I hadn't fucked my own self up. And that's what we do. We sabotage ourselves. Are the shadow beings that does not wish for us to reach our highest potential, because then they can't do this, make you listen, right? They also try to stop you from finding out who you really are and what you really are and why your soul journey is what it is and what you need to do to assist yourself to have the best one. So you're releasing one toxic trait. For me, self-sabotage. Stopping myself from really being all that I am and being wealthy and healthy and living a life of ease and luxury. This is what I want for the last part of my life, and I fucking deserve it. We all do. This working to our fingers to the bone is bullshit. The only thing we're here to do is make ourselves happy. And only you can make you happy, and only you can help you, and only you can change your toxic traits and stop being a fucking dickhead. Only you. So, one thing in good, one thing out bad. I don't care if you want to stop picking your nose. I don't fucking care. One thing that you want to stop for yourself. Stop being mean to yourself. Stop being the yes girl or the yes boy when you know that you don't have the time or the energy for something, but you always, oh, I can help, I can help, I can help. That's called being the martyr. Self-sacrifice. We talked about that before. Being in service, being of service, two different things, right? You're not the mummy maid, you're not the daddy maid. You're only here to take care of yourself and love you. Be the best person you can be, and that starts with your onesies. That starts with being better. That starts with teaching yourself and your children well. That starts with recognizing that the they, whoever you want to call it, are fucking with you royally. Bend over and pick up the soap. Like, really, guys, really. Time to stand up for yourself. You don't take charge of your own life They sure in the fuck are going to take charge of it for you, you little sheeple muggle, you. So think for yourself. Get the wool off your eyes. Get your head out of the sand or your butt, whatever is easiest, and pay attention to what's going on. Here, within 100 miles of your home and where you live, that's where you should be getting your food from. I eat Canada food first. I eat Yukon, BC, Alberta food first. Then I eat Eastern Canada food. Then I might look down, just say in Seattle and places like that, maybe. But I do not buy fucking food from Peru, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, China, etc. It doesn't do our DNA any good to eat foods that are not from the local area that you are raised. I won't lie, I'll eat some mangoes, some pineapple, a banana once in a while, but a majority of my food, non-GMO, organic, non-wheat containing, Canadian-based products. Or I've picked it, I've grown it, I've wildcrafted it, I've hunted it, I've fished it. Me, for myself. As I've said, you can drop me 200 kilometers in the fucking woods with my stuff, and I'll be fine for the rest of my life, thank you. Will you? I know how to live and take care of myself. I know how to catch a fish, hunt a moose, build a fire, make a shelter, gather water, gather food. Do you? I bet you do not. I bet you don't even know, some of you, how to grow a fucking carrot or where it even comes from. Oh, doesn't it come out of the package in the store? No. And if you're that naive, get back in grade 1 and learn about food, agriculture, biology, the earth, geology, spiritualism, correct auric manners, meditation, chakras, self-sufficiency. Quit being a bunch of fucking muggles, sheeples, wandering along, wondering what to be offended about today. Nobody told me. Come on, guys, really. Like, hello? Anybody in there? So I love you. I love me. And the next part here, when I come back on in April, probably the next Aud Pod, I'll tell you a bunch more about, humans and their misguided selves. And then we're going to go into how to be better. Maybe some of the stories and recipes and fun things that I've done in my lifetime. Yeah. I've been talking about, teaching your children well, because these are things that would have assisted me as a little child. Especially a brilliant, intelligent, with all my lights on, athletic little child. I had the ability, great potential, and was not recognized. So please, teach your children well. Better yourself. One thing. Do your onesie. One thing I want to do for myself that's going to help me be better. One thing I don't want to do to myself or anybody else anymore. As I said, whether it's dropping one less cigarette and drinking one more glass of water. Right? One more glass of water. The good thing you're doing for yourself. Dropping the cigarette. Letting go of the one negative thing that you don't need in your life anymore. Pretty soon, the one less cigarette a day will become something that's just part of your life. And the one extra glass of water a day will become something that's just part of your life. And then you're going to move on to the next onesie, right? That's how we do it. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with all these things that you're going to do to be better. And oh my God, I'm going to diet and I'm going to exercise. I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to change my makeup and the way I dress. And I'm going to do it like, yee. One. Try one. Just one. It's a lifelong journey, my darlings. So even though I cuss at you because I want you to understand, and it seems to me that everywhere I look out here on the online and the universe and, you know, throughout the energetics, I see folks are saying exactly the same thing that I'm saying. They use a little different words, but it's the same thing. They use a little different verbiage, a little different language, but the energetic of the message is the same. The world is changing, things are shifting, and humans need to smarten the fuck up and be better. Be better. So even though I cuss and carry on and just and use everyday terms, I am passing on the same spiritual message as all the other folks out there. Time to wake up and be better. Time to teach the children well. And I will assist. I'll tell you my stories, and I'll cuss you out, and all kinds of things in between. And I hope that the ripple effect touches somebody somewhere. And I will be available starting in April for life counseling, consultation work for off-grid living, healings, anything like that, reflexology. If you're close enough to me, you know, the energetic work I can do that from the moon, doesn't matter. That's the kind of being I am. But, you know, be better to yourself, guys, because know that I love you and I love me. And that's all we're here for. To live our bestest life, happy, joyous, and easy. It's not about working yourself to fucking death for the man. It's not going to make you any happier. It's a fallacy, a lie. They got you wrapped up in their crap and you can't see out. So let's wash off the glasses, wash off the lens, wash off the eyes, and start to see what's really out there. I love you guys. Talk to you soon.